I failed at being you, but I'm winning at being me. I'm winning at being free, ain't no competition but me. See, I realize that I'm free, and I realize that I'm me. And I found out that I'm not alone, and there's plenty people like me that said it.
What's good? I'm Jack, and I'm back with another video. And this time, I'll be doing a review of the bootleg SH Figuarts Homecoming Spider-Man. Now, I don't have the original to compare this with, so I just go by what I see here. And I received this in the mail like a few days ago, and it was only wrapped up in black plastic, and it didn't come in a box or anything. So yeah, I just put it in a Ziploc bag just in order for me to do the video. And now I'll just get on with my review. And from the looks of it, it looks good to me. I mean, I don't have the original to compare it with, but we'll just see once I get it out of this bag. And you know, like I said, it looks, well, good to me. But from here, I mean, I can see, you can tell it's a knockoff. I mean, even in the packaging, you can see that it's kind of not neat. And so, let me just get this out of the packaging so I can get like an up close view of this thing. For those of you who may not know, I was kind of struggling to get it out of the package, so I had to edit it and fast forward to me actually opening it. But as you can see, it comes with a lot of accessories. Like, it comes with like these web shooters over here, these extra eyes, all these hands, and a little backpack. Now, I skipped past me, pulling out all the accessories one by one because, that would have made this video way too long. And as you can see, like, the figure actually, like, it feels real good in my hands. I really like the feel of it. All right, it feels like an SH Figuarts from my basic knowledge of them. All right, and as you can see, it's nicely painted. All right, you got some nice details and whatnot going on, and rotating arms. See how the butterfly joints work, and the articulation is cool except for this arm right here. I had to press down a little bit to get it to work, but I mean, it works. You got double jointed elbows on both arms. They rotate the way they're supposed to, and there's that butterfly joint. I'm learning, all of the terminology when it comes to figure reviews and whatnot. And, like, the head has a lot of range of movement, but for some reason, like, the neck just looks funny to me. Like, it just looks real funny. I mean, I tried to twist it around to make it look more natural or whatever, but as you can see, it's like a little bulge and like a little gap right there at where the neck meets the chest. So I mean, yeah, it's a bootleg, so what are you gonna do about that? But like I said, a lot of range of movement. Oh, I just had a brain fart. Nice ab crunch and ab swivel, if that's what you want to call it. And you got the double jointed knees. And there's a little like blue paint spot on the red of the leg, but I mean, you can't really notice that. And you got the upper thigh swivel right here. All right, I'm getting good with this terminology. And the leg, kicks all the way up to the side. You got that nice ankle pivot and whatnot. Toe hinge. Yeah, I'm not the best figure reviewer, so, And as you can see on his right leg, I think, he's not neat. I was going to say he was bow-legged, but both legs aren't like that. It's just one leg that's not neat. But, I mean, the leg still, is articulated the way it's supposed to be. As you can see how I'm bending it up. But as you can see right here, it's like it's splitting right there. So I had to use super glue to like keep that from falling apart. Even though it did eventually. It did fall apart, and I super glued it back together. But yeah, I mean, I was thinking that I might use like some hot water or something to like straighten that leg up, but I don't know much about this, so I'm just keep my not need Spider-Man. And the toe pivot is kind of weird because it doesn't like stop. Like, as you can see, it bends all the way in. It is just jacked up. Like, it's just jacked up natural jacked up toe hinge. I've never seen anybody whose feet or toes that could actually bend that way. But like I said, bootleg figures, you never know what you're gonna get with them. And now I'm just gonna straighten him up and stand him to see if he can stand on his own, because there's no point in having this if he can't stand up on his own. And yes, he does stand up very good on his own, and you can really see how not need he is. Like, but then again, I'm actually not need in real life, so I can relate to this figure. I feel his pain. The legs are kind of loose, and now I'm just gonna like do some little posing around of this guy and play around with him for a little bit. All right, I balled him up. You know, I'm about to make him do the worm. Like, I haven't seen. It's been so long since I seen somebody do the worm. You know, I used to watch wrestling a lot with my grandma when I was little, and Scotty 2 Hotty. And I forgot the other guy name that was with Rikishi. He used to do it all the time. You know, he made him do a backflip right here. And now I'm just gonna go into like a Dragon Ball type power-up stance. Even though he can't go Super Saiyan, but you know, if Spider-Man could go Super Saiyan, he would be like one of the most unstoppable superheroes ever. Yeah, and as you can see, and you know, in the back, see, this is where you can hook the backpack up to him at. And for the most part, I mean, yeah, the backpack only unfastens on one side, but it was real easy to put this on, you know. And yeah, with this arm right here, it was way more stiff than the other. You just, you know, take it out, slide that strap on, and then just fasten up the other strap and peg the peg hole in the back, and now you got Spider-Man ready to go to school. And for the most part, I just left him with the backpack on. I mean, even now he sits in my house with his backpack on, and I just like the feel of having him with his backpack. And overall, the figure is loose, but I just, you know, like I said, I just like the way it feels. And now I think this is when I decided to like try and change some of the hands, because I wanted to have him holding his cell phone, but like for some reason it didn't work out. I mean, I got the hand holding the phone, but you know, as you can see here, I was actually struggling to get that in the first place, but you know, eventually I get it in. And I'm like bad at narrating right now because, you know, I pre-recorded this, then I'm doing the voiceover for it. And like, I tried to swap out the hands at this point. I tried to swap them out, and you're about to see what happened when I did that. Yeah. Well, oh no, I guess it didn't. And yeah, it was a struggle because the peg holes and the peg just didn't work, and I broke the hinge in his wrist. Yeah, that pissed me off. But then again, I had to realize it was a bootleg figure. Like, I kept forgetting that this was a bootleg. You know, I was mad about it. It's frustrating. It's frustrating, but I seen a video on how to like fix the hinges of bootleg figures, so you know, I just super glued it back on after I made the video anyway. And for the most part, yeah, I finally was able to get a hand, you know, swap the hands out and whatnot, and I just put them in this like embarrassing like face palm pose. and I just sat him down because I was just like, damn, I actually broke the peg twice making this video, and you're probably about to see that. And I like dropped some of the hands. As you can see, this is when I broke it again, trying to put the other hand back on. But I just got some super glue and super glued it back together. But the hinge doesn't move or rotate anymore. But it doesn't matter to me. I mean, it's a bootleg. So, yeah. No one, well, only me and the people who are watching is going to know it's a bootleg. But I'm going to keep it. I mean, for the most part, I really do like this figure. Like, I really do. I like the feel of it. It's like, for some reason, it's just like, it feels therapeutic having it in my hand. And as you can see, I just brought out the infamous bootlegs Wolverine, the first one I did, to compare him, to like do a size comparison. And as you can see, he's way smaller than that Wolverine. And I finally got an official Wolverine, you know, the Vintage Wage Wolverine, and you know, he's shorter than my bootleg Wolverine, but they're almost the same height. Him and Spider-Man, they're almost the same height. And at this point, I was trying to stand him up, and he just fell again, so I was just like, fuck it. And I just let him lay down, let him get a little rest. Then I started to compare him to my SH Figuarts Rock Lee, my second favorite Naruto character. I'm really hoping they make a SH Figuarts Neji Hyuga. You know, it would be so dope to actually have him as a character. And I'm comparing him to both Wolverines, as you can see. I hope they make Neji before they cancel the Naruto line. Hopefully. I want him in his Great Ninja War outfit, though. And as you can see, he's slightly shorter than Rock Lee. Only slightly. Slightly. Yeah. And for the most part, like I was saying, I like this figure. I like the feel of it. I like the way it looks. It's not like the best looking figure. It's not neat. It has a lot of imperfections, but that's what I like about it. It's not perfect. Nothing's perfect. Nobody's perfect. And the last pose I'm having in is him doing the dab. Now, like, I had a lot of fun reviewing this, like doing a review like this. It's a step up from my first one. And if you like the way I did this review, you know, just comment or like this video to let me know that I should, you know, do figure reviews in this format, because I really want to do more bootleg figure reviews, and I found a lot of them on eBay. But I just haven't decided which ones I'm gonna actually get. But I have a few in mind, and you know, I may order one in a couple of days. But with my dabbing, not need Spider-Man, with all that being said, it's been real.
They used to talk when I run around. You see me now.